Have you ever wondered why human society is so complex and chaotic today? Every day, we live in a world filled with rules, ideologies, diverse cultures, and overlapping economic and political systems. Why isn't everything simpler? Could it be that, through the evolution of psychology, culture, and technology, we've created these complex relationships ourselves? Join us as we explore this question. Is complexity an inevitable part of our society? The first cause we want to discuss is the diversity of cultures and ideologies. It's this very diversity that makes our society complex and multifaceted. Each group of people, each region, carries its unique culture, forming distinctive customs, values, and perspectives. Especially when communities maintain their own ideologies, from ethics to politics and religion. These differences not only add color to society, but also cause significant conflict when values collide. For instance, an ethical issue that seems straightforward to one culture may be viewed entirely differently from another cultural or religious standpoint. This creates substantial challenges for cross-cultural communication and cooperation, as differing value foundations often lead to misunderstandings and even confrontations. So, while cultural diversity enriches society, it also makes it more difficult to build consensus and harmony among communities. Beyond cultural diversity, the development of social psychology also plays a significant role in the complexity of human society. Humans have long carried an inherent need for connection, a desire to belong to a group or community, as this provides a sense of safety and support from others. However, alongside this need to belong, humans also have a strong tendency toward competition and self-preservation, a driving force shaped by evolution to ensure survival. The intertwining of belonging and competitive instincts often creates internal conflicts within individuals and between people in society. Balancing individual interests with those of the group presents a difficult challenge, as, in many cases, protecting personal rights can conflict with the group's collective benefit. These conflicts add to the complexity of social behavior and impact social structure, pushing society to establish rules and standards to guide behavior. Next is the division of power and class. Power and class division is another major factor that increases the complexity of human society. As power and social status become distributed along class lines, political and religious systems emerge to regulate and control society, creating multi-layered social structures. These power structures not only help maintain order, but also have a profound impact on the behavior and rights of individuals and groups within society. However, power and class division bring inevitable consequences. When certain individuals or groups hold more power, weaker groups often find themselves in disadvantaged positions, leading to escalating inequality. This disparity exists not only in areas such as economy and education, but also in aspects like access to opportunities, freedom, and quality of life. Thus, while the division of power and class can organize society effectively, it also generates deep-seated conflict and inequality. These tensions have made, and will continue to make, society more complex, demanding solutions through legal and policy frameworks to maintain fairness and peace. Next, the economy and technology are major drivers of complexity in modern society. As the economy grows and technology continuously advances, the way people live and interact also transforms. Technology not only gives us rapid access to information, but also introduces new methods of communication, turning the vast world into a tightly connected network. The globalized economy is a clear example of the interdependence between nations. Goods, services, and financial flows now easily cross borders, meaning that the economy of one country can significantly impact others. This interconnection accelerates development, but also harbors considerable risks. An economic crisis in one region can quickly spread, affecting economies worldwide, as seen in the global financial crises of recent years. Furthermore, the internet and social media platforms create a new realm, the virtual space, where countries, businesses, and individuals can interact, cooperate, or even compete. However, alongside the vast benefits come unprecedented risks such as virtual conflicts, cyber attacks, and misinformation. These issues not only threaten the security of individual nations, but also pose instability on a global scale. Another equally important factor is the process of urbanization and globalization. Urbanization and globalization have brought sweeping changes, making modern society increasingly complex and multi-layered. As major cities expand, population density rises, bringing together various cultures, languages, and lifestyles. Large cities are not only hubs of economy and technology, but also cultural crossroads where diverse values and lifestyles coexist and sometimes clash. This cultural blending, while offering a wealth of diversity and enriching life experiences, also brings about new conflicts and social challenges. When people from different cultural backgrounds share the same space, clashes in customs, beliefs, and lifestyles can easily arise. Globalization further complicates this landscape, as people, goods, and information flow freely between nations. While this fosters tight connections between economies and cultures, it also raises issues like labor imbalances, cultural clashes, and negative impacts on the traditional identities of each nation. The development of law and social ethics is one of the foundations that helps maintain order and stability in human society. As society evolves, people realize the need to establish legal systems and ethical standards to regulate individual and community behavior. These systems serve as essential tools to uphold justice, protect individual rights, and work toward a safe, civilized society. However, a major challenge is that these legal systems and ethical standards are often shaped by the cultural, historical, and value-based context of each country or region. What may be considered legal or ethical in one place can be viewed differently in another. This variation creates a globally diverse yet conflicting landscape of laws and ethics. For example, some countries accept certain individual rights, while elsewhere, those rights may be limited by cultural or religious factors. Moreover, differing ethical standards between cultures make it challenging to establish a unified system of law and ethics. As nations increasingly interact and cooperate on a global scale, these conflicts intensify, requiring reconciliation efforts and common ground to build a peaceful and fair society. This need is particularly urgent in the face of global issues like human rights protection, women's rights, environmental protection, and the fight against cross-border crime, all of which demand a high level of unity. And that's why human society has become so complex and diverse. The intersections of culture, psychology, power, economy, technology, and social ethics have created a vivid mosaic, full of challenges but also fascinating in its richness. But what do you think? In your view, which factor is the biggest reason behind this complexity? Share your thoughts in the comments below, as each opinion brings a unique perspective and helps us better understand the society we live in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more exciting content. See you in the next video.